Hi, my name is Haley White, and I am going to be talking about my understanding of my dispositions. So, I will be answering a few questions here. Let's see. What qualities, behaviors, and values are indicative of a professional school counselor, and what standards guide your thinking and actions? So, the values that I find to be important for a school counselor are respect, compassion, good listener, open minded, honesty, and dedication. I think that the most successful school counselors are the ones that are well rounded and willing to learn. Having a good attitude in the workplace and being present in the moment would benefit me as a counselor and benefit my students in the long run. The standards that guide this thinking would have to be the 10 dispositions that we just learned about. If you can hold yourself to these standards, then you will probably be very successful as a school counselor. So, what dispositions do you possess that will make you a successful school counselor? So, I chose three dispositions that I possess. My first would have to be compassion, then dedication, and curiosity. So I really enjoy getting to know people and learning about them. Once I get to know them, I always want to say hi. I always want to make sure that they're doing good. This will benefit me as a school counselor because I care about other people and the people around me, and I'm compassionate and sincere when I speak to them. My next disposition would be dedication. I am a very dedicated person. I show this through being on time, showing up every day, and being present in the moment, participating, bringing a good attitude, and doing the things that need to be done and the things that I need to do. Um, Students need someone that is going to be there for them and be dedicated to them and want them to do better for themselves and just have their best interest in mind. Next would be curiosity. This will help me become a successful school counselor because I always ask the hard questions. I know that it is not always appropriate to ask certain questions in a certain setting, and I have learned when the right and wrong time is, but I have always been able to kind of do that well and make people comfortable around me to answer those questions. Another thing with curiosity would be I enjoy thinking outside of the box and encouraging others to think outside of a box. I think there's a million ways to do one thing, and if you discover how to do it and it works for you, then I think that that's how it should be done. I like to encourage others to take the road less traveled and discover something new about themselves. This is a great quality as a school counselor because it's always pushing students toward their goals and pushing them to learn something new. So, how do these dispositions demonstrate my ability to understand other cultures, genders, learning differences, and to build stronger relationships with students and families? These dispositions will help me become a well rounded person as well as a counselor. Compassion will help me build strong relationships while being willing and excited to learn about the students and truly listening and caring. My dedication will allow me to be active and part of what is going on in the school. My dedication to learning about the students will help me grow in areas such as understanding their culture, genders, learning differences, all of that. And curiosity will help me in those areas by being creative and bringing new ways to help them learn about themselves as well as me learn about them and their families and get to know them all well. So, what dispositions do you need to work on before you enter the school as a first year counselor? I would say that reflection is a big one I need to work on. I know how important it is to growth and learning, and that it is an effective tool. Examining and seeking improvement is something I've already started to see myself doing, but I know that I can be much better at it, and it's not something that I would say I am awesome at. Looking back on what I have done can be hard to do when it's over, done with. You kind of just want to forget about it. But I know that there's a lot of learning to be done looking back on things that went wrong, things that went good, ways that you can improve, ways that you can do the good things again, all of that. And so I know that I need to have reflection in my life, especially as a school counselor. Okay, and next would be how do you anticipate using feedback from your annual performance evaluations, observations, and data on student performance to adjust your dispositions and teaching practices to benefit learning? So I know we're just talking about reflecting and how I don't reflect well, but I do take criticism very well. And I do take it very seriously. And I know that is part of reflection, but I don't go back and reflect on things I have done. But anyway, so yeah, I would say that if someone sees something that I need to work on, then I probably need to work on it. It'll be good to keep all of those evaluations, all the observations, all the student data together, because that way you can go over them again and again and kind of reflect, like I need to work on over what other people have said. I think that, let's see, looking over these evaluations will show me the types of dispositions that I need to work on. Other ways to do this would be learning what I need to work on and then seeking that help from other school counselors around me or other people in like the school counseling organizations that we talk about, asking questions of how they do one thing or another, and then finding classes that will help me become well-rounded with all the dispositions, because I truly think that they are all very important and I should be excel in every single one of them. Okay, there we are.